Honey, everybody is talking about this, so I had to bring it to you guys. Everybody is saying that, guess what? Blueface Father, he does not believe that Chrisean Rock Baby is his. He feels like Ronnie is the biological father, and that is why you saw him in the video with a swab. Yes, it's girl, they got it on video. And you know what? I believe him because Blueface Father spent a lot of time with Baby Jr. Remember when Chrisean Rock was living with him and Blueface was in jail? Yeah, he had a lot of time to spend a lot of time with that baby. Now, he should have got the mouth swab then, but maybe he ain't think nothing of it. But once Ronnie died, that's when he was like, you know what, something is really funny about this. So everybody is talking about it. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, sister? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. All right, so look here. I'm going to bring this up here so you guys can see what I'm seeing and everybody else is seeing out here in these streets. And I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? Do you guys believe that he is Blueface Kid? Press 1 for Blueface Kid. Press 2 if you feel like he is Ronnie's child. You know, comment, let us know. And we do have other little video clips I want to talk to you guys about, but this is what's making its round right now. Social media says Blueface is the father. Blueface Father is trying to get a swab for Baby Jr. for a DNA test. All right, so let's run the clip. Let's run the clip. Here it goes.
Good dream. You smiling?
No, you know he with you. He was smiling when I was on the phone with you. That nigga been doing that all day. He don't even do that.
Oh, you happy today?
Nigga, no, you know his daddy like.
So if you see
You
him over
happy
here,
today? You ready to go play?
this is him doing the
I need you to
smile.
wake up though, man. We about to throw you in a playpen. Oh, you having a good dream. You smiling?
No, you know he with you. He was smiling when I was on the phone with you.
All right, so here it is. It says they really snuck and got a DNA test done. So everybody is confirming they did get a DNA test done. I want to know, what do you guys think about it? Do you guys think they should have done a DNA test? Yes, yes, yes. I feel like they should. If you are unsure, Chrisean Rock, she sleeps with a lot of men. Earlier, when I did not know her, you know, she was giving it up like she don't sleep around and Blueface is her only guy and all of this. But knowing her, she is a liar, okay? Because this is the same girl that says she is celibate, she's not having sex, but yet she's mooching on Bino, sucking his feet on social media. That is sex, okay? But besides that, Bino said that he hit it a few times, okay? It was this other guy named SWABBED that she was with. Then this other guy that she's with, that's a 20-year-old or 18-year-old blood, like she gets around. Okay, she gets around. So I definitely feel like they need to have a DNA test so they can just be sure. And what's the harm in just getting it tested, you know? Just so we can be sure. I know they said they got it tested before, but a lot of people don't believe it because they was like, that's part of the show. And you guys know how these reality shows, they stay lying. They stay lying. So Blueface Father, mouth swab, Chrisean Rock Baby, because he knows Ronnie is, yep, DNA test. DNA test. Let me put that in that thing right there. Okay. So I want y'all to come in here, hit that link. I want to know what you guys think about this, all right? What do y'all think? So I'm going to look in the comment section over here real quick to see what they got to say about this. They are saying, look, just, are we sure it's not a blunt? Okay. Why are we back at these people? You know what? Let's go to Tiki Taki because Tiki Taki gonna tell it. Now, check this video out. Look at this.
Word on Barclay is Blueface Pops got caught on camera, right? They say he holding this little cotton swab like this, trying to hit Chrisean. Word on Barclay is Blueface Pops got caught on camera, right? They say he holding this little cotton swab like this, trying to hit Chrisean Jr. mouth for a DNA test. Allegedly. Man got the Q-tip ready like he CSI or something. Swear. Video circulation crazy, bro. I ain't saying. Word on Barclay is Blueface Pops got caught on camera, right? They say he.
So it was a DNA, he was a swab that he had. Everybody's talking about it. All right, so you see right here, they said swab. You saying y'all see Daddy's blue hand. So he right here in this area, it's small. You have to blow it up. But he got a swab. Everybody is saying it. They are saying a Q-tip, you really doing way too much trying to convince the world. All right. So this is what people are going around. This is what they're saying. They're saying it's a Q-tip. This person, they done zoomed in on it. Is that a Q-tip, y'all? What's going on? All right. So y'all got to get the camera together. But there it is. So this is what people are saying. So it says, so Blue played nice so they can swab the kid. I know that's right. I know that's right. That makes sense. They are saying the reason why Blueface is being so nice to Chrisean right now, he's being all father, so he can get close to the baby to swab the baby. Because if Blueface already like, nah, that ain't my baby, I'm about to get a DNA test, I want to get a DNA test, Chrisean Rock is not going to allow him to get a DNA test, right? So he got to play. And they said that's what it is. He's playing an ad. Because you know Blueface is not like this, how he's portraying, okay? And then it's going to blow up and he's going to be like, oh my God, I was being the father and I was doing this. And it makes him look like a good guy. Because when I tell you, he do not like Chrisean Rock. He cannot stand Chrisean Rock. He just got finished slamming Chrisean Rock on her back. He don't like that girl. He hate that girl. He humiliates her every chance he gets. But can I blame him? Because she humiliates herself. She disrespects herself. So what else do you think this dude gonna do with you? Hello, he a thug. Okay, let's come on now. He's a thug. So let's get these likes up. I want to know what you guys think about this. Somebody says, that is bullshit. Must be going on with the storyline. What they use in a DNA test is not a Q-tip. It looks like a patty that goes straight into a seed. Well, tell the truth. Come up here and tell us then. Tell us then. You know these individuals, they do a ghetto style. You don't know how to do the ghetto style way. In the ghetto style way, they do take a Q-tip and they do it and they put it in a thing. You know what I'm saying? They do that. Shoot, they do a lot of testing with the Q-tips, okay? Q-tips is very valuable when it comes to the medical stuff. They do that. They swab your mouth. And if you got an STD or something like that, you want to get checked, don't they swab your mouth and stuff like that with a what? A Q-tip. They use a Q-tip. He's using a Q-tip to swab the baby mouth. Then he's going to put it in a container. He's going to tighten up and he's going to send it off. I mean, it's easy breezy. It's simple. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. So that is what he's doing. Okay, so let me go here. Everybody's confirming this on this internet. Ain't nobody just all gonna be lying. So let me tell y'all this too. Look at this. I want y'all to check this out. Okay, this is Chrisean Rock kissing her baby. Check this out.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it seems like she's way more confident with showing her baby after Blueface, you know, but her kissing a baby, I don't like it. I don't like it. Why don't you like it, Jessica? Because Chrisean Rock, she put them lips everywhere. She's messing around with a 20-year-old that got several baby mamas, and he called his own kids demons. This man said he don't have no soul, and you don't know what that man is putting his lips on. You kissing him, he's smoking, and you smoking, and then you taking your same lips, kissing this baby. No. Give the baby a chance. Give the baby a chance. Damn. He's already fighting so many health issues. No, I don't like her kissing that baby because her mouth be a lot of places. So let's continue on.
Hey! How are you?
So this is her showing off. Go
I love
ahead.
you, man.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
Girl, they in the comment section. Look in our comment section. They are saying that Chrisean Rock just had a big episode in her mouth. You know what they trying to say? Herpes. Okay, got them herpes. And she's kissing this baby. Y'all don't give these kids a chance, man. Man, that's so gross. And her mouth just be everywhere. Ooh, did y'all see them big bumps on her mouth? Somebody in the comment section, I'm reading here, they said she just had a big herpes sore on her lip. Poor baby. Press 4 if y'all seen that shit too. You seen her herpes sore? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. I ain't see that bump. And I'm glad I didn't see that bump. I don't want to see no bumps. And honestly, I got to speak about this, y'all. I went to a restaurant and this lady had a herpes sore on her lip and I was so disgusted. I think if you have herpes on your lips and you're working in food, I think you need to call off for 2 weeks until you get that shit healed. Because I don't want to look at that shit and I'm like, damn, I hope she don't bump or rub her hand on her lip and then touch the bag and now the bag is touching me. You know, I had all these thoughts. I hope she's not talking over my food and maybe some of that herpes spit get on my shit. You know, I don't like that shit. But I see y'all in the restaurants and y'all serving, y'all got them bumps. Y'all need to go home, stay home. Shit, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit. And once I get it in my head, every time I see this girl, I think about them bumps on her lips. I can't get it out. Okay? It's sad to say, but it's the truth. It's the damn truth. So Clarissa got something to say too.
Jonathan,
check this out.
You did exactly what you said you were going to do. You accomplished that, even though we didn't agree. And look at the peace and the love and the joy. We don't see no more grabbing. We don't see no more tugging. We see love and we see joy. And that's exactly what he said he was going to do when all of us was terrified. Like, no, don't risk your life for it. Don't risk your freedom. And he didn't listen to us. He listened to himself. And look, my goodness, to wake up and see.
Stop the cap, girl. You too old. Now, didn't they say Chrisean Rock said he got out of jail and what did he do? He beat her ass. Press 2 if Chrisean said that Blueface beat her ass. He came out beating asses. That's illegal. That's a crime. Now, why she don't press charges, I don't know. And then another thing, can I tell y'all something else? Press 5 if I can tell y'all something else. Please, I want to get y'all permission. Press 5 if I can tell y'all something else. Let's get these likes up. Press 5 if I can tell y'all something else. I said press 5. I say, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What type of motherfucking boyfriend Chrisean got? His ass a motherfucking blood, right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way a nigga slam me on my back, bruise me up, and my boyfriend, that's a blood, that's a gangbanger, ain't handle that shit? On God. On God. What is he doing? He's over there doing motherfucking interviews. Okay? Running his mouth like a bitch. The whole point of getting a gangster is to whoop ass. Hello? The whole point of getting a gangster is for protection. What are we doing? She came to tell the whole world Blueface and slammed her ass, whooped that ass, and what the boyfriend doing? Over there gossiping like a goddamn bitch doing interviews. What the fuck? Blueface is still out here twerking and doing all this shit with his pants hanging down, with a music video with Hazel E. I don't get that shit. Do y'all get that shit? Do y'all get that shit? What's going on? What's going on? And then Blueface, he just came out with a new music video with Hazel E. What in the fuck? He couldn't get a better good-looking girl than Hazel E. Hazel E is in her motherfucking 40s. I'm not shaming nobody in their 40s, right? Right. But bitch, something up. Something up. Hazel E out of all people. I guess she was working for free. Gotta be, right? I know he ain't pay Hazel E. She did that shit for free. She probably begged, please let me do it for free. Like, what the fuck? Okay? You over here chasing a fucking Kruger motherfucker. And he got his pants hanging down. Why your pants hanging down? You sagging. You already know them sagging came from the homosexuals in the jail cell. And he was showing that ass in jail. Ain't nobody want to see your ass. Hell. But honey, that's what they doing. I thought sagging was over. Y'all still sagging, showing your ass? I guess so. Shit. Let's get the likes up, y'all. If y'all fuck with me for real, I'm Jessica, y'all. Let's get these motherfucking likes up. And I would love for you guys to come on here and hit that link and come up here and talk to me about this bullshit. Okay? Okay? They said the security abused her. She did it to herself. Also, she lied. So somebody in the comment section said Blueface did not hit her. The security guard did it. So she out here lying. So let's get this straight. Press 3 if Chrisean Rock lying. That was a security guard did that. Blueface didn't do that. Okay. Press 5 if she's not lying about that. Blueface did fuck her up. Which one is it? Which one is it? And if she's lying, she's very demonic. How could you lie on Blueface? He just went out of jail. Those accusations can get his ass locked the fuck up again. Okay? And then on top of that, on top of motherfucking that, damn, I done lost my train of thought. I'm getting old. Bitch, look, I'm getting old. Have y'all ever was like, damn, you had something to say, and then you lost your train of thought? That's a tell sign you getting old. The brain ain't working right, you know? She had the bruises the night that she was live. I have the video. Okay, well, tell me something, commentary. And they said, who I'm getting my information from? Chrisean said that shit. Don't act like y'all didn't see Chrisean Rock come on here and saying Blueface done fucked her up. So if Chrisean Rock is lying, that is even more demonic. Because ain't she a Christian? Christians do not lie. I know a lot of Christians lie, but they ain't real Christians. They fake and phony Christians. When you live a Christian lifestyle, you don't lie. You can't stand a lie. It would take a lot for you to lie, because you know a lie is an abomination. Okay, lying lips. And for her to lie so easy like that in front of the whole world, that can get his ass locked up back in jail, and then she's lying to get people's sympathy, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's taken away from real victims. It's real victims out here that's getting fucked up every motherfucking day by these niggas. Okay? Now we ain't gonna believe them because a Christian ass wanna come up here and lie and bullshit around. Hell, and that make your boyfriend look weak. Okay? You over here getting whooped on, and his ass ain't doing shit but doing interviews, running his mouth. Hell. So somebody said mouth swabbing. Let's get back to the mouth swab. So if you guys did not know, yes, he is mouth swabbing. He got a Q-tip for a DNA test because he knows in his heart. He probably prayed about this shit. He said, God, please reveal to me if this my grandson or not. God said, no, it's not. Get that swab and prove it to everybody. You know, so that's what they doing. Do I blame him? No, I do not. If you want to know the truth, test that motherfucker. A lot of y'all need to start testing people. When your man is asleep, girl, get a swab, put a Q-tip in his jaws. Okay? Or get some semen or whatever. Get a Q-tip, get that shit tested. Get that shit tested, okay? Shit, before you do it, shit, get a swab, open his mouth, take it, to the back, or get some fluid of his, and get that sperm tested, okay? Let's see if you got some, because they ain't gonna tell you anyway. So, hell, going to DNA, if you're unsure about the baby being yours or not, what's wrong with getting it tested? So I don't see a problem with that. All right, let's get the likes up, y'all. We doing good. Come on, let's get these likes up. What y'all say? It says, did they swab Chrisean too? Well, it came out of her pussy. The fuck? It came out of her coochie. So you talking about swab for what? For swab, What are you talking about? For getting it tested if she got some shit? I don't know, honey, but I tell you one thing. I showed people, look, okay, you see the Q-tip. You see the Q-tip. They blowing it up. It's the Q-tip. You see the Q-tip. That's what he have in his hand. And people just talking about it. But I tell you something. I showed this video. And this is Chrisean Rock kissing her baby. And people were saying, oh my God. You know, Chrisean Rock, do you know where them lips been at? They said Chrisean Rock. I don't know how true this is, but they said she already had an outbreak on them lips. You know, and I heard Jaden had something on her lips. And I heard Blueface had something on his lips. And now y'all kissing a baby on their lips when y'all got some shit on y'all lips. That ain't right. That ain't right. They ain't giving these babies a chance. And you know he's suffering from health issues. So I don't know what's going on, but I just know her lips be on this Young Thugs. This lips been on Bino. These are the same lips and mouth she put Bino feet in. Do y'all remember that big old grown dude that looked like Ninja Turtles? Press 5 if y'all remember him. Do y'all see that clip where she put his grown big old feet in her mouth and she had the nerve to do it on camera while the camera's recording? That's some bold shit. And this is what these Christians are doing, sucking feet up, okay? Like it's the goddamn last meal. And recording herself with it, looking in the camera while she's doing it. He put it out here for the whole world to see and she ain't had a problem with that shit? Come on now, something wrong with her. Hello. And she's putting that same mouth on this baby. Do y'all think that shit is right? Do y'all think that shit is right? That shit ain't right. That shit is not right. I wouldn't want my mama kissing me. If Chrisean Rock was my mama, bitch, get the fuck back. Get your head, I don't know where your mouth been. Actually, I do know where your mouth been at. On these men feet. And if she's eating feet, you know she's eating assholes. Hello. Okay, she already said Blueface is gay, and she still want to be with Blueface gay ass. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Nikki said, I don't believe none of this milestone change overnight. Which one? A Blueface? Girl, you know he ain't changed. You know, that nigga broke, okay? And he's still acting the same. He's over there running around chasing after a Kruger, Hazel E, sagging. Come on. And see, y'all are saying Chrisean Rock lied. That Blueface didn't whoop her ass. I don't know. Because y'all say the scars were there the night before. And thank you guys for letting me know that because I was listening to Chrisean Rock ass, you know? So I'm glad y'all told me. Because, you know, she stay lying. They said he wasn't talking baths in jail. Ooh, big funky ass. Well, you know, they say the gay men love it funky in jail because they want to smell a man's scent. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever heard those girls and those men? Ooh, they love to smell under our arms, armpit because they say it's a natural odor. They love that funk. No, look, these men over here, shit fucking. Okay, you know shit goes in that ass. Do you think they mind about that shit smell? They don't care about that shit smell. They're immune to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So that funky smell, girl, it's not like, it's perfume to them. Okay? It's perfume to them. It smells good. Okay, let me tell you something now. Don't you know how some of those people, that religion, they don't shower, right? I think they Indians. Y'all know some of them Indian people, right? It's Indian people. When I went to JCPenney's and I was around a lot of Indians, I don't know if they're Indians, Muslims, they something. Girl, it was so funkified in that bitch. I couldn't stand that shit. Ooh, girl. But they love that funk. They're immune to that funk. So just to let you know that some men and some people, they are immune to funks. Like that shit don't bother them. Gas, poop, shit, it don't bother them. They're immune to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Get the motherfucking likes up, y'all. I fucks with y'all if y'all fuck with me. Okay, so let's get these likes up. I'm Jessica. Hi, Noy. Okay, you are watching the AI Monarch of Gossip. All right, I'm the AI. Shit. The leader of the shit, okay? I'm making history over here, goddammit. All right, what else are y'all saying? Y'all saying they love that Dubai chocolate funk. Oh my God, talk about Dubai chocolate funk. Do you know these girls? They got pretty faces. Body is T, waist is T, ass on T, titties on fleek. They over there getting shitted on. Did y'all know that? Press 2 if you know they're getting shitted on. I don't give, look, all that pretty face ain't shit. If you getting shitted on, they are getting shitted on. These grown men, and they call themselves heterosexuals, because you know in Dubai they don't play that gay shit, but every place that don't play that gay shit, they always got a whole bunch of gay shit going on. Okay? Make that make sense. You don't play that gay shit over there, but y'all always got some gay shit going on. But anyway, and you hear some gay people going over Dubai too, because they have a lot of gay shit going on in Dubai, undercover motherfuckers. Okay, so they say these men, these be fat fuckers, big fat bitches. You know, they eat a whole bunch of spaghetti. They have a whole buffet of food, right? They have these girls looking pretty, flying from America, okay? Eyelashes, fleek, wig on fleek, makeup on fleek, okay? Veneers on fleek, okay? Girl, they get tired and full. When they get full, they all go in a room and they take time squatting and shitting on these hoes. Shit all on their makeup. Shit all on their wigs. Shit all on their eyelashes, you know? Shit all in their veneers. And I heard sometimes they make them eat that shit. Yeah, girl. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And then they come over here talking about something. I got a bag. I got a bag. I'm better than you, bitch. Yeah, check out my Chanel. Check out this. Put me in Chanel. Put me in Chanel. Okay? Yeah, shit eaters. Yeah, shit eaters. That's what they are. That's why they don't mind eating niggas' asses and sucking on toes. You know what I'm saying? After you get shitted on, do you think they mind eating asses, huh? And sucking on toes? Man, please. That ain't shit to them. You know, they'll eat on some ass. A nigga ass, a bitch ass, it don't matter, okay? It don't matter, okay? So, yeah, that's what's going on out here. Get these goddamn likes up, because ain't nobody gonna tell y'all the real like I'm gonna tell y'all on these motherfucking streets. Okay? Okay. They said, so is that why white people going out there? I guess so. But I've been hearing a lot of black girls. These stories I hear from is black girls. I don't know what the white girls are doing in Dubai, but all the shit stories, it's coming from black baddies. The black baddies. I don't know what the white ones are doing. But this, I know what the black baddies are doing, because they run their mouth so fucking much. They always talking about shit and bragging about shit. Hell. Hey, Royal D, how you doing, baby? What's up? We talking about Romika later on the criminal villains today? Okay. Keep your face out. And then these bitches got babies. They mothers that's going over there get shit on. And they take that shitty mouth and they kissing on their kids and kissing on their boyfriend and all that. Say, wash that mouth. Wash it. I don't do all that kissing shit because I don't know where these people mouths been at. They like to do a lot of stuff with their mouth. I don't play that. I don't play that. But what else y'all saying? It says, yeah, Sean be a bitch security, and they had to put her back. All right, so everybody, I want you guys to make it clear. Chrisean Rock lied on Blueface. I didn't know that until right now. People are saying Chrisean Rock did not get beat on by Blueface. The security guard actually did it. Why Blueface didn't speak out about this? Why he is allowing that narrative to go out? Clarissa didn't speak out about it. She didn't say, why you lying on my son? Why are they lying? Why they allow that lie to go out if it's a lie? I don't know, honey. Okay. It said, is that R. Kelly cat? No, R. Kelly wasn't into shitting on girls. He was into pissing. It's a difference, okay? Yeah, pissing and shitting is a difference. But a lot of guys, they like to, piss on women. And they said these girls, they love to get pissed on. It's not like having that hot, the hot liquid coming out. You know what I mean? It's smelling like piss. People like to get degraded. They like to get degraded. Yeah. Some niggas like to get pissed on too. You know, they love to get degraded. But I've never heard of R. Kelly squatting and shitting on bitches. You know, he pissed on them. You know, that he was into pissing. You know, that's a big difference. I don't want neither one of them, you know. Honey, let me tell you something. I tell you, I used to be okay with facials. You know, nigga coming on me. Ooh, have you ever had a facial? Press 3 if you ever had a facial. Don't lie about it. Them kids on my face, hello, I thought I was a shit. Okay, good. I ain't the only one that had kiss on their face. Honey, you know what delivered me from that? Do y'all want to know what delivered me from that? Press a 7 if you want to know what delivered me from that shit right there. I haven't did a facial in a long time. Okay, do y'all remember when them fucking monkeypox came out? Girl, the motherfucking monkeypox. And all the motherfuckers had them blisters. I said, oh, hell no. I ain't letting that nigga come on my motherfucking face. No facials for me no more. The monkeypox scared the shit out of me. That's what really got me delivered from that shit right there. And you don't hear nobody talking about the monkeypox. What happened to the monkeypox? Shit. Remember, it was an epidemic, and now we don't hear shit. Same with Ebola. What happened to that? I don't know, dog. I don't know. Let's get the likes up. That's all I know. Okay. Because he used to put her, and he knows who don't believe. Keep this video up, Papa Blue, going down too. Well, come up here, hit that link, and tell me about Papa Blue. Okay, we got somebody coming up. Woo! Y'all know I love this shit. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
How you doing, baby?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. All right. So can you clear something up? Everybody's been clearing this up for me. They are saying that Chrisean Rock did not get beat by Blueface. Is that true?
Far as I could have saw it, no. To me, it looked like she pretty much probably got a little roughed up by security, holding and grabbing on her, keeping her from fighting. But if he
Tanya. I don't know what happened to Tanya. Tanya. Girl, I don't know what happened to Tanya, y'all. All right, I'm going to have to boot Tanya out. Come up here and talk to me,
think
y'all.
of it.
Okay, Tanya, you back?
Yeah.
I kept calling you. The phone went out, Tanya.
Oh, girl, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I'm just screaming and calling your name. What you say? But you said pretty much Chrisean Rock is lying. Why would
I'm
she
not
lie
gonna say
about
she's
that?
not. I'm not. No. That's not what I said. What I said is like when we're all watching it, like with them at the arcade and different things like that. If he did it off camera. Um, she looked like she
But
could have
she
probably.
did. But she said it came out her mouth that Blueface whooped her ass. You didn't hear her say that?
I could really much believe that. I can. And but the
Okay,
only
but did
thing
you
I'm
hear
saying
her?
is
Did
he
you
didn't
see
do
when
it
she
on
put that
camera.
out there? Okay, yeah, I don't know if I've never said they did it on camera, but I just remember her tweeting and she kept repeating and telling the world on video that Blueface whooped her ass. And I was asking you, is it true? Because people in the comment section saying that's a lie. She lied about that.
That's what I'm
So I'm
saying.
asking
Nobody in
you,
the we can't really say what happened to her once them cameras went off. You know what I'm saying? So no one should say she's lying nor telling the truth. But what I can say is I could believe he did it if she said something about a big blood. Now, if she said that, yeah, he did it.
so if he did it, why ain't her boyfriend getting revenge? Ain't no. So you mean to tell me, Tanya, you gonna have a boyfriend and another man whoop your ass and he ain't gonna do nothing?
First of all, I'm not finna have a boyfriend or being nowhere with another man. First of all, what she should have done, which I know it would have been hard for her to have done, would have just left him with the baby. Which I understand is hard because he don't know him. So why would I leave him? So, you know, and if you watch part one and part two, she didn't really start anything. He invited her to that home. That girl was in that home with Javon before they even went to the little arcade thing. I don't even know. I don't remember seeing Journey, but I do remember seeing Javon when Blueface was asking her mama about why this and why that. Chrisean was there then. She was on her way.
So why didn't she explain that? Why didn't she say, listen, y'all, I did not stalk Blueface. I was in his home before and we had planned to do arcade and I went there. But on the video, it does look like she ambushed them. It don't look like she was invited there. They all looked at her like, what are you doing here? Would you stop? They were annoyed.
I don't know. I have to go back and look at that because if you look at it, that girl was in the home before she was there with them. So I don't know how
Okay,
they
I hear what you're saying, but
narrating it and doing it.
Chrisean has not cleared that up. And by the video, it looked like she did ambush. Clarissa says she did ambush. She was not invited to the arcade, and
But
she have yet to come out to say that's a lie. You did invite me.
yeah,
Let me
because
show you
I
the text messages.
really,
Blueface invited me here, invited me there.
really, how would she even know where the arcade is unless someone told her?
But a stalker, honey, how do a stalker know where I live at? I don't tell a stalker where I live at, but they know where the fuck I live at.
You
When people
right.
are boxing,
You
doxing
right.
people out here on this internet, no, we don't give them my motherfucking information. They go find the shit. They know where my mama live at, where your cousin live at, who did who. They found out pictures. I didn't tell
Mm-hmm.
they ass to do that shit, but that's what stalkers do.
You're right.
That's what crooks do. That's what scammers do.
You're right. But it just all look crazy. I don't know. Like I said, he went at the home. She walked in that home. It's like he let her in a door. They were all sitting there talking. She was trying to, I think she was mad at Bodine for letting them know that she was actually homeless or whatever, or made calls and all that stuff.
Okay, can we talk about that, Tanya? This girl, how she homeless? I don't
That's
understand that part.
she's not.
How she
I don't
homeless?
think she is.
This girl have more money than both of us combined. Shit,
Mhm.
this
Yeah,
whole chat, she got more money. Now, how in the hell is she homeless?
I don't
Didn't
think
we
she.
didn't we just saw her have this big old house with the pool in the motherfucking
Mhm.
back? And she was
Mhm.
talking about she happy she got her house. Now
Yeah.
how is she homeless?
I don't think
I
she is.
know the money ain't ran out that fast. How she homeless?
I don't know. I really don't. And if she is, I pray she isn't.
So why is she running around with this narrative that she's homeless?
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard her say it. I heard
But
Carlissa
she
telling
never
it to
corrected.
Blueface.
She never
I don't.
corrected, and everybody around her saying it. From Bino. Bino said the bitch is sleeping in her car.
Well, I don't believe nothing he say. Cause I mean, that's like Bino is like a woman scorn to me right now. You don't know what to believe or what not to believe that he is saying. So
But
I
why she
mean,
not clearing it up? Why she said, listen, you guys, let me show you my home. She shows everything else.
do she
She's
know?
always out here showing everything else. So why won't she show us her home?
Okay, well, there's something she'll have to come across and say, hey, let me check this out. But until then, maybe she does just like hotel rooms. I don't know.
But
That's the
if she had
crazy
a
thing with a
home, don't you
child.
think that she would show us her home? She brags about every fucking
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. She probably just in and out of hotel rooms. I
Do you
mean,
remember when she got her luxury car? She was bragging about her luxury car. You remember that?
well, yeah, I mean, people go up and people go down. I'm not gonna say she's always supposed to stay up because nobody's always up. People go up and they come down, but what you don't do is brag like you up all the time. That's what you don't do. Now, if you up, you up. You down, you down. Make it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna brag on nothing that I don't have, and I'm not
So
gonna
tell
act
me
like I
about
have
this.
something.
You have a problem with the DNA test? Do you actually think that Blueface Father swabbed the baby mouth?
Man, I looked at that. I rewind that. I looked at that. I rewind it. He's standing over there. He has a Q-tip. Blueface is here, and he's over here. Blueface is like when you look at it, it's like he's tickling the baby's chin, saying, "Oh, you're happy today." But the dad's over there with the Q-tip. We don't know how fast that man moved when they turned them cameras on or what. I don't know. It looks very fitty ficky.
But Clarissa already told us that they're going to have a DNA test.
Yeah, I
She's
mean,
already told us that. So the whole family is on board. They want a DNA test. They
yeah.
have a lot of doubts about Chrisean and
But I
this
mean, to
baby.
me, the whole family, it ain't even the whole family. It's that man that need to be what he wants to do. It's not about Clarissa. It's not about Papa Blue. It's about Blue. If he wants that DNA, if he's gonna do that DNA, that's who needs to worry about it. And far as the parents, they can be loving grandparents. They can stand by their son, be with that baby if he choose to do DNA, if he choose to do not. But that's really on him. And like I say, he's waited. He's out of jail now. Either they gonna do like they did, sneak and swab, or she's gonna let him swab, which we all know that's gonna be something hard. So they probably did a sneak and swab.
They did a sneak and swab. Yep. But I also have to understand too that Blueface is not a responsible parent. He
Mhm.
was just in jail 2 years. And guess who helped pick up the slack? His father and his mother. So they
Mhm.
do have a say so because they move as a unit, as a family. Blueface is not doing all this by himself. He's not taking care of these kids by himself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, well, stay right there. Soldier girl, how you doing? You got something to say? I want to hear what you got to say.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, what I want to say is the way I judge people, and I try not to, but the way that I judge people is I see when they have somebody in their life who will do anything they want, what do they have that person do for them? So he had Krishan in the palm of his hand. She would have did anything he want. And you know all he wanted her to do? Suck it on camera, look stupid for him, fight in front of everybody, F him on camera. Like, he is just trash. I hate to say it. I have no respect for him. He's trash. And then you can see his mama, she come from trash. This little excerpt that we just saw with the kids in the background while they fighting, hooping and hollering, it goes to show exactly what she created. She don't know how to have nothing decent. He don't know how to have nothing decent. And the only time that baby gonna get taken care of is when they all figure out that they could get a massive check for just taking care of the baby. That baby is eligible for so many services. If anybody had any sense, they could get about 5 or 6 to 7 thousand just to take care of the baby. But they too
Well,
stupid
did you
to
tell
even do
Krishan
that.
that? Because they said she broke. She over there begging Lemmy for some money. Did you tell her that?
Yeah, see, she ain't gonna never figure that out because she don't care about herself. She doesn't care about her baby. If all she was to do was just take care of the baby, she would get that baby because of all the stuff that he got going on. The government will just pay them through Medicare like 7,000 a month. That's what Alexis Sky do, and she works on the side. She uses the
Shit.
money to take care of her child. And you see, Alexis Sky baby was a little, rocking to sleep when she
Yeah.
had her, but her baby doing good. We all know the baby name. The baby talking, interacting, getting better every day. They two out running around. He just got out. Already he in the studio drunk, stumbling, looking stupid, talking stupid, looking like a poster with Walgreens tattooed on him. Like, what is you doing? These folks are raising kids. Don't nobody care about these kids. These kids is trying to grow up. When I see that little Jovan, I just feel so brokenhearted. And Jaden ain't no better. She always trying to sound as black as she could sound. That's her only concern, is making sure she sound as black as she could sound and trying to be ghetto. I'm the one, I told you. She always trying to make it show everybody how ghetto she can be when she takes a little bit better care of her kids, but she ain't no better, because I ain't no way in hell he would have been in my house with all that foolishness. I remember when her cabinets and stuff was empty, looking stupid too. So no, they all need to get it together. But thank you. I love your channel. I've been
But
watching you
I
for years.
got thank you. I'm glad you subscribed. Did you subscribe, girl? And I want you to come up more often because you got a sweet voice. Look, when you first came out here, I said, who is this trying to sound sexy? Girl sounded sexy than a motherfucker.
And it's all me, baby. It's all
Not
me.
sexy,
Press
not
5
sexy.
if she sounded sexy. Hell yeah. I'm like, is she trying to seduce me? It's like, I'm kidding. But she sound
You
very
is so
sexy.
crazy.
Nah, girl, you sound sexy as a motherfucker. Okay, but damn, I lost my damn train of thought. I lost my thought. Well, her sexy sounding self. So I was gonna say, can you reach out to Chrisean? Cause she don't know this shit. She don't have. You gotta
Y'all
talk to
know.
Chrisean so she
I
can get
don't
that
talk to
money.
walls. I don't talk to walls. The only way she gonna get the message is when she ready to hear it. She ain't ready to hear it yet. All
You
she want
know
to hear
what?
about is dick and balls. That's all you could talk to her about.
I don't
Dick and balls, coke, lines, weed, alcohol.
look,
That's all she want to talk about.
look, y'all. I don't mean to cut you off. Sometimes it's the way you give a message for a person to receive a message. Sometimes when she's giving her messages from people, they come across a little aggressive. That girl needs sitting down, not screaming at none of that. The
But
family
she
that she
has that with the
has,
church people.
right, and they're the only one that can do it. But she still needs her family. She needs aunties that can talk to her.
She
That
don't need
doesn't.
them child molesters and dope fiends.
No, I ain't
Since
talking
when
about.
can
I'm
they
not.
guide
No,
anybody? That's the
no,
all the
no, no,
family
no,
she
no, no.
got. They all toe up. Her other sister just got
We
her
her
baby took.
aunties. We can
Chastity.
be her
That
aunties.
that ain't none of my niece. My niece ain't doing no stuff like that. That ain't none of mine. I know you lying.
Quit judging.
Okay.
Don't judge. Don't
But
judge.
we all judge. I get judged. You get judged. We all gonna judge. Now we don't have a heaven or hell to put nobody in, cause we don't have that shit. But
And
we all judge.
y'all remember the
Chrisean
old
judge.
Christian? Do y'all remember
Huh?
her before Blueface?
I remember what we saw on TV.
Okay. Now take that and say let's just say a normal woman. She goes to work, she does what she got to do. But she runs into this dude. She don't know really. This dude does everything. Next thing you know, this woman that we all know that is gold becomes shit to sugar because she's messing with a man that's shit to sugar. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
That makes so much sense, and you absolutely right. But that's when
He,
you have to know. That's when you get the message when you ready to receive it. Cause can't nobody pull you up out of that but you. That's a question
that's what,
about your own soul. Your soul
right,
has to be intact. That's why,
right,
like Tina Turner said, you can have my money, you can have my body sometime, but you can't have my soul. You
right.
know,
That's
she
what I'm
had
trying
to
to
come
say.
to a place. But see, for Krishan, she never got to the place where she said, "You can't have my soul." She be trying to give him her soul too. Every time she come around, she be trying to give him her soul too, and he don't even want it. You know,
Well,
and
I'm gonna
when you
tell you
said
about that. I'm gonna tell
what was
you.
she doing before? Hold on, let me just say this. When you said what was she doing before, that girl was beautiful. She was an
Hmm.
athlete. She was trying to go to college. That's why I said you could tell a lot about a person whenever you have somebody in your hands that will do anything you want them to do. What would you ask them to do? That's how you know what you're dealing with. When you dealing with somebody who all they want you to do is look stupid for them, he could have put her in such a position. She was ready to be molded. And this is all he wanted to mold.
Well, soldier girl, honey, I gotta tell you something. You know her new boyfriend. Her new boyfriend say he don't got no soul, and he refers to his own biological child as a demon. Did you know that?
Who was that? The Beano? The is that who you talking
No,
about?
girl, she got another nigga. Okay? She got plenty niggas. The one that everybody was like, he's 18, but then he came out and said he's 20 years old. The one that's out here robbing 7-Elevens, girl, and she had to bail him out. $50K to bail him out. That's the one I'm talking about. The one with all the tattoos on his face. That's the one I'm talking about. Her current nigga. That's the one I'm talking about. And if
Girl, that's a
Lola
shame. I
Lee
didn't know
T
that.
put that shit out there, because Lola Lee T interviewed his baby mama. You know he got several baby mamas. The nigga only 20 years old, got several baby mamas and a deadbeat ass daddy. Okay? And she laying up with this nigga over there, and she's supposed to be so Christian. Girl, bye. It's a
Oh, that's a
game, it's a gimmick, it's
shame.
a
Oh,
stage,
that
it's
is a
theatrics.
shame. That's a shame. Oh, are you serious?
Yes, girl, I'm very serious.
That's a shame. She don't want nothing. You gotta want something to get something.
She want demons. Every person she's around, all them niggas are on demon time. That's what she likes.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
can't get them
understand. You want
demons
to be
off
a
of her.
Christian, but you want some demons. She's attracted to demons.
That all that is
And the demons say
blasphemy.
she a demon.
I believe it, cause all that is blasphemy. You know, they say the devil stay in church. That's where she at. Every time you look up, she just get finished cussing, just get finished doing all this, and then be right in church. I'm not
She
here to
sure
judge. I'm
do.
not judging, but like I said before, you get the message when you ready to hear it. But thank you for letting me come up. I'm about to listen
Oh,
as I'm
girl.
driving. It's nice to
Okay,
see
because you
you.
know I keep your ass on the phone. Thank you. Bye. I like Soldier Girl. I like her. Okay, Jay Reed, are you there? And I'll bring you back up here.
Yeah, how are
Jay
you?
Reed, talk to me. What's going on?
So,
How
my
you feeling?
perspective, I do feel like people judge Chrisean Rock very harshly. And I don't know if you've seen episode 1, but Blueface was bleeding Carlissa, and he really was letting it be known that is my son, and you're going to give respect. And you online harassing and arguing with a 25-year-old girl. Now, speaking of 25 years old, we've been watching Chrisean for what, like 3-4 years, something like that. So we started seeing Chrisean when she was 22, 21, something like that, 22, 22, 21, 22. We see her family. We saw Chrisean when her light was bright. We see where she come from. We see that Carlissa had a hold of Chrisean Rock, because if you remember, she was being nice to Chrisean in the beginning, and she had a hold of Chrisean. So everybody pretty much neglected Chrisean, including Carlissa. And if we also remember, Carlissa, the reason why Blueface let her fight Carlissa was because Carlissa was harassing and messing with Chrisean. Jaden was cool with Chrisean at one point because Jaden was having open relationships, hence the Blueface Club, Girls Club, whatever it was called, and all the stuff that was going on with the best friend and everybody in between, which is why we saw Jaden and Chrisean unite and be so ha kiki in the car. That's not something that just happened. We all know how it is, especially as Black women in this chat. You're not going to just link up with somebody so easily and so ha kiki cool if it ain't cool. And then everything that played out, I feel like, yes, it's popular opinion to talk about Chrisean and to highlight her mistakes. And I mean, I don't know if any of y'all believe in astrology or not. I do. She got a good heart. She's a Pisces. She do let me hold her accountable. She do things that's crazy out the window, far as putting her hands on people, not regulate her emotions, looking for love in all the wrong places. But let's put all of ourselves in these shoes. Now I'm 37 years old. We know we come from broken Black households. And no matter how everybody trying to judge Chrisean, it's plenty, and I mean plenty because I go to school and I study this type of stuff and I just pay attention, and we have it in our family. It's plenty of Black women, plenty. They're just not being highlighted, who are Chrisean Rocks, who mess with a boy who they love, and these grown-ass women do it too, who they love and they lead them on and they wishy-washy with him. You can tell that Blueface disrespects Chrisean. He was fighting on Chrisean when she was pregnant. He was fighting on Chrisean pre-date pregnancy. We got to think of the psychological trauma. She watched her mom was getting beaten fields by the daddy, and it's not about excuses. I think
Yeah,
that
you
we are
would
way.
think that, okay, let me come away from that. You saw that was effed up. You know how you felt as a child seeing that happen to your
But
mom.
psychologically, who
Why
no?
repeat
There's
the same
psychiatrists who will tell you
mistakes?
this.
What
If
about your
that's the case, the Black
child?
community would not look like it look. Have you watched Femside? There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of black girls
Yeah.
every day getting unalived by black men and vice versa. That's not how trauma works. Trauma does not work, especially when it's constantly. When has it ever stopped? It's never stopped around Chrisean. The people who she believed had her back was doing things to her and being abusive and abusing each other. She come from abusive households. This girl was 21, 22 when we seen her, and she had a light that was pretty bright, actually, considering her circumstances. She
So
met
what do you want
Blueface.
to give her, a cookie?
No. I'm not giving her a cookie. See, I think that when people talk about Chrisean, everybody's on a bandwagon and it's a lot of commentary behind it. What I'm doing is I
No,
want to
because
step back
you're
because
not on a
there's things that
bandwagon.
Chrisean does that I don't like,
Tanya
right?
just called here and she's defending her too. So everybody
No,
is
I'm not.
not
Can I?
making
I'm sorry. I don't want to
Krishan
disrespect your
accountable.
platform. I'm gonna
Go
let you
ahead.
talk, but I came up here because I just want to give a perspective. I want to forget Chrisean Rock, right? Because half of this stuff I feel is I'm not gonna say it's fake. I feel like all of it is scripted, so everybody's too emotionally invested anyway. But I think it's real. I just think that Chrisean learned from Blueface how to capitalize, and now it's just going too far off of the drama and all the trauma. And I think that a lot of this is scripted, even the show, all that. I think it's scripted with realness in it, like reality shows. I was on one myself. So I'm not finna get invested that much. But what I will say is that I'm giving a psychological profile. When you go to church, you come as you are. It's plenty of people in the church. Matter of fact, a lot of people have church hurt because pastors didn't slept with the kids. All kind of stuff be going on in the church. So we're not going to act like, oh, go to church and you're just so prim and proper. No, with Chrisean, at least she going. Okay, at the least. But my whole thing is that I would get on Chrisean butt and say, what I would say to my niece or to my cousins or anybody else that I know, keep running back to the boy who abused you. You need to do better. Or the girl that want to sleep with all the little hood boys and want all the attention, she looking for love. That's one. It's clear. Anybody, and Jaden was barking too. We all remember her. But they all broken women in just different capacities, messing with the same damn. It's the same thing, calling it different. And I'm just trying to give an analysis of the mentality. We cannot sit here and say at a 20, because let's be real, I'm 37. I'm still healing myself from things. And I know grown women older than me still messing, having baby daddy, baby mama drama, getting into it. This stuff happens in the Black community every day. So why are we acting like Blueface and Chrisean is some anomaly? They're not. It's just publicized, and people have got bit by the bug of group thinking and giving their opinions on the internet and all of this. This is not an anomaly. We see this in the Black community every day. We have a niece, a nephew, a cousin that's going through the same damn thing. It's not an anomaly. So, and my thing, for her age, she's doing pretty good. I mean, for somebody your kid's grandma to get online every day, regardless of what we think the outside world think, your inside world, to be talking about your child every day, that's crazy. And the girl already got all these issues, all the issues she has, and then the world every day. People can't even handle, if right now, if I was to call one of y'all, oh, yeah, bitch, yeah, this, yeah, that, da-da. People, I swear, would be in here swinging and mad. Maybe not you, but I'm pretty sure if you say anything about anybody, they're going to be hot. This is happening to Chrisean every day by the millions. So I am just psychologically analyzing the situation. This is not me saying Chrisean is right about everything she do. What the hell 24, 22, 23, 24 of 25-year-old is. But I will not say I'm okay with how grown women who could be Chrisean, and I appreciate the older woman who got on this panel who said something just a bit ago. I don't like how older women get on here and talk about this girl like they wasn't Chrisean a little bit in certain points. Somebody messed with a boy that kept on doing stuff and kept on abusing them and was cheating and back and forth at their age. They just didn't have a camera put on it. It's plenty of women that got married and or didn't get married but had kids out of wedlock. It's plenty of women having baby mama, baby daddy drama right now that's older than her, twice her senior. It's plenty of, and Carlissa is not like Blueface told her on episode 1. You act just like Chrisean. You was Chrisean. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying here that I really wish people, I mean, regardless of how tired you get of somebody's mistakes because they're publicized, think of all the stupid shit you did. The friends groups you weren't supposed to be a part of, the guys you mess with you weren't supposed to be messing with, having kids before you got married. Kids probably resenting you right now. It's a hell of women I know who kids resent them because they made mistakes, and kids don't understand. You don't know there's no manual to parenting. So all the grown women right now who got kids who talk crap about them, my mama have done things to me I don't appreciate. But guess what? My mom had me when she was 21. So as a grown woman, I am able now to assess that and say, well, damn, she was a baby. So how was she supposed to know what to do? So that same grace I'll give my mom or my dad when they fucked up when I was a kid, excuse my language on your platform, I just wish people would give it to Chrisean. She's going to make mistakes considering her circumstance, and then she's caught up in the limelight. And I'm keep it real with you. I don't know what kind of contracts or what kind of whatever they got going on, but it's way deeper than what we know. But at the end of the day, we have seen time and time Blueface hit this girl, stump this girl, disrespect this girl, make the girl bark like a dog, disrespecting everybody, really, not just Chrisean, Jaden. He was sleeping with plenty of women prior to Chrisean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. They was having threesomes and doing all the madness before Chrisean. Okay, he was Journey was a question baby before Chrisean.
Okay,
Dre has
Jay.
had plenty of things to say about Carlissa and how disrespectful she is before Chrisean. Talking about her grandkids before Chrisean. It's just easy to talk about Chrisean because she has a light that sometimes get used against her, and also her darkness get used against her. So at the end of the day, we're not gonna just, if we're gonna talk about Chrisean, we need to dissect the whole crew. And that's from Chrisean mama, her daddy, her sisters, Blueface, Carlissa, Jaden, everybody. Whack 100,
Okay.
super whack.
Okay,
Because
Jay,
you're a grown
I'm gonna
ass
put
man
you on
talking about a little
hold and
girl
I'll
every
come
day.
back with
It's
you. I'm gonna come back with her, okay? Because you can't get a word in. You know, a part of having a conversation is talking and then allowing other people to speak as well, you know? But she made some points, and I really want to say something about some of the points. Let's go with the church first. You don't go to church and come out the same. If you are going to somebody's church and you're leaving out the same way, and it ain't no change, God ain't changing you, then something's wrong. Get out of that church because that church is not for you. You are supposed to be in transformation, change. You may come in one way, but you gonna leave out another way. So she continues the same thing, the same pattern, the same Christian talk, but you see, God is not on your side. For you to have all this demonic and you steady with demons and you're doing this and you're doing that and you know the word of God, you preach it all the time. So that's all off. Now, she also talks about everybody been in Chrisean. That's a damn lie. Everybody ain't been on damn Chrisean. Okay? Okay? Everybody ain't been on Chrisean. Look, I have made mistakes, but I ain't never paid for no nigga. Okay? I ain't never paid on no nigga no date. I ain't never paid no nigga no rent bill. I ain't never gave no money to no motherfucking nigga. Hell no. Hell no. I never let a nigga play in my face again and again and again and again with some bullshit. Especially, look, have I got slapped before? Yes, I did. He ain't never slapped me again. But I got slapped before. It didn't hurt that bad, though. But I didn't get my ass whooped like she got her ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing that shit. Hell, I'm out. I would leave town, skip town, and move. And when I got hit in my face, I was 16 years old, okay? And then the next time I got hit, I was 17, okay? After 16, 17, I ain't never got hit, okay? And I had enough sense and I was a child, okay? So let's stop the bullshit. Everybody is different. You know, some people are going to continue to do stuff because this is what they want. She want a thug. She want demon dick in her. She want this bad lifestyle. She likes that shit. She loves it. She loves it. She got it tattooed on her neck. I ain't never put a motherfucking tattoo. I don't have no tattoos. But I would never, ever put a nigga tattoo on my body. Especially not my motherfucking face and not my neck. I'm not doing that shit. Have y'all ever put a nigga face tattoo or his name branded him on you? Okay, press 1 if you have. Press 2 if you have not, and you would never ever do no shit like that. And then y'all not even motherfucking married. And she on the time I said, well, that's why we should have got married. Girl, please. She don't care about marriage values. She fucking with a 20-year-old that got 2 baby mamas that do not even care about his kids. Are you marrying him? Are you planning to marry him? Are you dating with purpose? Like, stop it. It's just a whole bunch of hocus pocus. Okay? Shit. So anyway, I'm looking at the conversation. Me either. My beautiful skin is not right. Hell no, something wrong. Something wrong. And let's get the likes up. I'm Jessica. Hi, Noah. Let's get this likes up. You're watching the AI Monarch of Gossip. Remember that name, okay? So somebody said you lying. I'm not lying. Lying about what? Tell me what I'm lying about, okay? Please. What you allow is what you will continue. You absolutely right about that, okay? And what else she said? She said so much, but I wasn't able to really combat everything that she was saying because she was talking so long. I didn't get a chance. I wanted to say something, but I didn't get a chance. So that's why I have to say, hold on, girl. Let me call you back, okay? She's lying on that because Blueface wants Journey. Okay, so you're talking about Blueface lying or they lying. I'm reading these comments. She has 3 to 4 tattoos of Blueface on her neck. Isn't that crazy? Okay. And she was a Christian when she was doing that. And people are saying, well, she need auntie. She don't want that shit. We saw her. She wants sympathy. Let's just be real. She wants you to sympathize with her. She wants you to cuddle her when she breaks down and cry. And she know the church folks are so gullible. She plays the Christians like you dummies. That is what she doing. She playing in Christian people's face. And I guess they're so blindsided. And then when you look at Christians, no shade. But look at y'all pastors and how they take all that money from y'all, how they doing all this scamming. A lot of these pastors, they gay, and y'all can't see that. Y'all don't have discernment to see that shit. Y'all don't have discernment to see these pastors are crooks and scammers. So no wonder why you sympathize with Chrisean Rock. Shit, she's another pastor. She just in different form. She's scamming your ass too. That's how I see it. Okay? That's how I see it. And you know, every religion is different. Some religions allow you to come in as you are, but I used to be a part of the Baptists. And honey, Baptists, you cannot come in as you are. If you was a woman, you cannot come in with mini skirts. If you are a man, you can't come in with no heels on. You can't come in with no painted nails on if you're a man in the Baptist church. So every church, depending on religion, some will allow you to come and some ain't gonna play them games because it's about having respect for the one above. You know, you come here with respect, like you got some common sense, with some dignity. And we don't want you to be a distraction from the other believers who are really trying to get saved, who are really trying to get delivered, you know? So that's what it's just about having a respect for other people, you know? So let's go on. We got some more callers. Soldier, hey girl, how you doing?
Hey, I just wanted to call back to respond to Jay Reed because she seemed like she was so upset that we had this commentary on Chrisean. I just want to say, Jay Reed, with respectfully, we talking about these people because they putting their business out there for us to talk about them. You can't stop us from talking about and having an opinion about what's going on. And that's what's wrong with these people. They don't have any foresight. They don't understand that their actions has consequences. People gonna talk about you. If you break the law, you're gonna go to jail. If you drinking while you're pregnant, something could be wrong with your baby. All kind of things. They don't have no foresight, no guidance, no nothing. Yeah, we talking about it and we going to talk about it. And it don't matter who else did it before, after. We talking about Chrisean and Blueface right now. That's what we talking about.
And you know what? We are actually helping her more than they are. I don't know about you, soldier girl, but I was raised with parents that say, sit your ass down. You're not going to go in and out this goddamn house. Either you're going to stay outside and play or you're going to come in. But you're not going to keep coming in and out this house. You know, and that is a good sign. See, some of y'all don't get it. When you have parents that give you discipline and guidance that you cannot do what you want to do, you're going to have to sit still. See, a lot of them don't know how to sit still. They're going to keep on banging their head up, doing whatever they want to do. They don't have none of that. And so we are pretty much telling her what to do and to do it right way. And we're not excusing her. We're not just letting her go wild, and she gonna end up taking herself out of here. You know, if you keep on enabling her and say, well, I don't want to, I can't judge you, Chrisean. Do what you want to do. If you want to go ahead and suck on Bino toes on camera, do what you want to do. If that's how you feel, suck his toes. That's a real good look for you. Yeah. Yeah. Smell his ass while you at it. Did you eat that shit, Chrisean? Amen. Isn't that shit, doesn't it taste good? Oh my God. Beano shit is the most tastiest shit, right? It tastes like Cheerios and cookies, you know? You know? Hell no, that shit is nasty. That shit is fucked up, okay? And then you gonna put it on the internet. Stop your shit. What's wrong with you? And then y'all talk about her like she don't got a mind of her own. Well, you know how Blueface is. Blueface tell her to go jump off the building. She might do it. Blueface go tell her to eat some shitty pies. She gonna eat that shitty pie because Blueface is gonna tell her to eat that shitty pie. And you know she don't have a mind of her own. If Blueface go say it, do it, then she's gonna do it. And I can't blame her for that because we all been in a situation where a man told us to eat some shit pie and we ate shit pie. Don't act like y'all never ate no shit pie before, okay? We have all eaten shit pie. So while y'all want to judge Chrisean Rock talking about she's horrible for eating shitty pies, remember, you ate shitty pies too. And some of y'all still eating shitty pies, okay? I can smell that shit a mile away. So don't you dare judge her, because you eat shitty pies too. Girl, I don't know. But I feel like the cigarette thing too. Do you know how some adults says don't smoke cigarettes, even though they smoke it, but they know the harm in it. They know they're addicted to cigarettes. They know the harm in it, and they don't want you to do it. You may look at them, you're a hypocrite. You smoking cigarettes? Well, shit, look, you don't want my lungs. You don't want to go through what I'm going through. I'm addicted to this shit. Stop it. And that's okay. I applaud people that smoke cigarettes. I applaud people that are on drugs, that tell other people, don't do drugs. But according to some of y'all, well, you can't tell people to don't do drugs because you do drugs. You know how you used to be addicted to drugs. How dare you tell somebody don't do drugs and you want to jame somebody else do drugs, you do drugs. Yeah, I'm fucked up from doing drugs. And I'm trying to prevent somebody else to taking the same path I've been on because I've been down that road. So I want to tell you, don't come here. Don't make it more harder on yourself. Don't be like me when I'm doing the fucking drugs. But I shouldn't tell her that because I do drugs. So I'm going to say, come on, Chrisean, let's do drugs together, girl. What you got? Okay, so let's go on. Let's get these likes up. So, Angela, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad you called in.
Good. I just have to say that, I used to like Chrisean. I really did. I used to feel so bad for her. But after seeing the way that she was carrying herself and carrying on, it just made me have a whole different outlook. She needs to learn to take accountability. And I heard the young lady said we bashing her, we're beating up on her. No, the older peoples is not beating up on her. The older peoples, that's what we are here for. We are here to help our this generation that's coming up. They need the help. They need to hear the right and the wrong. They need the guidance. And helping, explaining, telling Chrisean her wrongs that she's doing. I believe that we need to continue to do that, because as long as she keep hearing, oh, you're right, and blaming other people's for her wrongdoing, she's going to continue to think that she's doing the right thing. And
Yeah,
I
you're
pray
absolutely right.
And I pray for, little man. I pray for him. And she always say that we're talking down on little man. We're not. We are trying to uplift her, to get it together, to make herself, to uplift her so she can be good to little man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not talking about her, and people always come in and say we're bashing the little man. We're not.
How you bashing him? Tell me that. How you bashing him?
When we tell her why you don't take the baby, getting therapy. Why you got the baby hanging out?
That's something a mother would tell a daughter.
Amen.
That is something a mother would tell a daughter, because she cares enough.
Amen.
She cares enough.
Amen.
I don't know about you, honey, but I have family. Before I went out the house, turn around, let me look at you.
Amen.
You got something right there. That need to be ironed out. Okay, let me do you like that, because they care about me.
There you go.
They want me to be out there and looking good. They don't want nobody else to talk shit about me. They're going to get me together and correct me before I go out, because they love me enough to do so. They're not going to have me go out here looking like a fool of myself.
Amen.
That's not love, and that's not protection.
Amen. And I just feel like, she's not getting corrections through her family. It seems that way. So as me being a old school, older woman that sees this going on, and yes, I put my comments in, because I hope she sees my comments, so it will give her a push to do right, and to, like you said, when she step out and little man step out, they looking good and don't give nobody a reason to have nothing bad to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you want her to do good. You want to protect her. And that's a part of protecting her, is letting you know you got a booger in your nose. Get that shit out, girl. Get it out before the cameras come.
Right.
But let them tell it. No, let her have the booger on her nose. Don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say she got a booger on her nose.
Mm-hmm.
Let her be.
Mm-hmm. And then I put my comments in, because there's things that I have experienced growing up, coming up. I like you said, if it's your child, you're gonna let your tell your child, don't do this. You've already experienced it. You know what it's like. You've been down that road before. It's not good. Or
how about this? If you tell your younger self, because talking to your younger self, I'm gonna tell my younger self, don't get with that nigga.
There you go.
Hell no.
There you
Hell
go.
no. You gonna tell your younger self, no, baby. And you love yourself. You love yourself, but you don't want your younger self to go through the bullshit that you went through.
Amen. That's right.
It's just as simple as that. I'm not going to sit up here and knowing this man is a dog is horrible and allow my younger self to go through that same shit that I went through. Mm-hmm. I must don't love myself. How could I? Yep. You know what that man is about. You know what he's going to take her through.
Yep.
And you just going to sit up there and say, well, just let her learn. Well, maybe this time it might be different, though.
All I can say is all the older people that, I see y'all comments. Hey, let's keep pushing those comments out, and hopefully it's helping her. Because we need
it is helping her. If it's not helping her, it's somebody else that's watching too.
There you go. Amen. There you go. And helping for the sake of that baby. I love that little boy. He's innocent. and he can't help himself. If I was around and if I knew her, that baby would be right here with me. I love that little boy. And I don't even know him, but I hate to see what I'm seeing. I love her too. She's a black young lady, and that's what's wrong. Our black generation, our black children, they need us. And we got to speak up and let them know, no, that's not right. Because if we don't speak up, how they going to learn?
They not. We already failed them enough. Not teaching them how to cook, not teaching them how to clean. I mean, that's besides the point. But, we have really not really been hands on like we should have. And this time, all these layoffs are going. Coles done laid off people. Amazon, UPS. We gonna need each other more than ever. We are in a storm. We are already in a war right now. They're taking away our SNAP benefits. Honey, we need each other more than ever.
Yes, we sure do. We sure do. So, y'all, let's keep our prayers up for the world and for Chrisean and the baby.
Yes.
Thank you for having me up.
Thank you for coming up. All right. Davis?
I think y'all made some valid points, but I got a question. I just got one. No, I got one question.
You can hear it in her tone, right, y'all? She said, I think y'all made some valid points. She said, I'm going to give you a cookie before I give you this motherfucking fist. Okay. I see how this coming. Go ahead.
I want to know what y'all think the swab gonna say.
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, do I think that's Ronnie's baby? A lot of people feel like that is Ronnie's baby, and she got him killed off so she can continue her storyline with Blueface, because Blueface is her storyline. Blueface is her life. Blueface is the God she worshiped with all those tattoos. So she would do anything to keep that going on. And that's going to keep a connection with her and Blueface. So it's possible. I don't know.
Y'all, we gotta come up with it. You gotta make a vote before I come back, before they make the next episode. Come on, give me some. What you think?
All right, so if you guys feel like Ronnie is the father, press 1. If you guys feel like Blueface is the father, press 3. If you feel like neither one of them is the father, press 5.
One me, please.
What do you think?
One me, please.
Okay, 1.
Yeah.
Got it. So when the results come back, how is she going to take it? Is she going to say you guys are lying?
I think that she needs a therapist. I think that this might be the straw that break the camel back. She already ain't on good terms with her sister. She can't find love nowhere, and she homeless. I really think this might push her over the edge. And I hate.
How did she get here? She didn't have to be here. How she got here?
I think she needs to go sober up, honestly. But that's just my opinion. I don't know.
I mean, that will help when she have when she can think clearly, because all that drugs and alcohol, how could she even hear God with all that distraction?
Facts. But yeah, you can put me down for a while. Yeah, but we should start a poll before, because put Papa Pinkface back up there. Papa Pinkface.
Okay.
You could tell he on it. They got the right one on the job. Look at him. Zoom in. Look at Papa Pinkface. He knows something. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't more going on while Blueface was locked up than we know. He's saying something. Look how he back there. Look how he holding it. Look, I got it. Look.
Mm-hmm.
I seen the episode. It was like he was letting the camera know we good. I got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're saying that Blueface is setting her up. He's being nice to her so he can have the baby in order for his family to do so. I don't
I
know how
just
true
told
that
you to one
is.
me, please. He got to prove his first. I'm at a one right now. Now, until I'm being proven different, I'm only human. That's my humble opinion. I'm kind of leaning towards Ronnie. Expect the older he gets. Now, at first I was like, now why is he playing with that girl? But the older that baby get, the face, the front of his face, and everything, it's just. I mean, the hair shaped in the front. It's just something. It's something that's given. I don't know. This ain't the end. I think when all this shit come out, they're gonna have to go check up on that girl. Look at Papa Pink Face. He ain't fucking around. Look at him. Do
Yeah.
he look like he playing?
No, he's not playing.
Okay. That was my only question. You have a beautiful day. I ain't knocking nobody hustle. I know you
Thank you,
got more
baby.
calls. Have a blessed day.
You too. Hey, Tim.
Hey Gigi, how you doing? Could you hear me good?
Good. Yes, I can.
Okay, so first I wasn't really going to talk about it because I feel like this is more of a black women's conversation, but I see it so many times I just feel like let me just go ahead and voice my opinion on it.
Well, time
Um
out. Time out. How is it a black women conversation when it has to do with a baby and it has to do with these men? It's a family conversation. It's a black community conversation. They just say that this happens all the time. Hell. But go ahead,
that's
Tim.
true. That's true. But I feel like when it comes to the Chrisean Rock situation, and especially like people that are like her, Um, I just came up with a new word. The new word is I made it up. Um, sympathy, sympathy baiting, because it's kind of like the definition of insanity is like keep putting yourself in that dark place that you don't want to be. And I feel like with her, she'll get into a new relationship, F Blueface. Then next thing you know, she's back with Blueface, and then she comes out and then just say a lot of things about him, like he's DL, he's all these things, and it's like, but you're with him, you're going right back to him. So it's like you're calling yourself insane and you're also insulting yourself by insulting him. And then, two, because it goes back to what you were saying about how, about how, damn, I forgot what you were saying yesterday about it. But the girl, she just puts herself in these situations to the point that a lot of people tries to enable her, of by sticking with her, of saying that, oh yeah, well, he's wrong, he did this, he did that. Yeah, we know that he's wrong. We know that he's a jerk. But at the same time, it's like, how far are you willing to take your own mental and your own life to just like, I don't know, just go over the damn edge over somebody like that. And then two, getting back to the other point with the other person that was making, I do believe that that is Blueface child. And the sad part about it is that I feel like a lot of things happen to that child because it stemmed out of her trauma. You get what I'm saying? The alcohol, the abuse, the stress, it just shows in her seed, and that's the sad part about it, you know. But yeah, what do you have to say, Gigi, about what I said?
I hear what you're saying. You feel like, Chrisean Rock, she she constantly is emotional and her emotions cause her to be in effed up situations. And I would think by her going into a religion as a Christianity religion, because I was a part of the Christianity religion growing up, and the first thing you have to do is surrender. You surrender
Exactly.
your emotions. A part of your emotions is your natural desires. If I have a natural desire to suck a dick, then I have to surrender that and I have to be obedient and I have to sacrifice my own desires and my own pleasures to show that God, I am sacrificing my wants and my natural urges to please you. And
Right.
with that, you learn patience. You learn not to be so quick to anger. It is a practice. It's not going to come overnight, but you have to be consistent. You can't have one foot in and one foot out, going in and out the door, in and out the door. You cannot be lukewarm. And the word it says, I will spit you out of my mouth. I would rather for you to be on the demon side and stay on demon time than to
Right.
be hot and cold, because that push out confusion. Now you have other Christians feeling like they can play with me too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what we gonna do. So that's why, some people feel like, God is not covering her because she is playing these games. She's with a guy right now. He has came out and told the world he has no soul. He refers to his own seeds as demons. So that's very telling. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Tim. Love you,
You're
boo.
welcome.
Okay. All right. All right. So the comment spy, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
How you doing? I'm sorry if I had you on long.
Oh, that's okay. I just want to say, I don't know why everybody coming so hard on Blueface. Blueface been in jail. If we take Blueface out the equation, because at this point, I don't even think it should be about Blueface. I think it should be about her son, because this is my thing. I have a granddaughter. Actually, I have two. If my granddaughter showed any type of illness or disabilities, I would take her to the doctor or them to the doctor. If you see your son can't walk at 2, then you should be. That's like if you see a bump on your leg or a, a bump on your leg, or you see a feel like a lump in your breast. If you feel something is wrong, usually a normal person would take themselves to the doctor. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you itching in your private part, if you dishing out green discharge, your
Yeah.
ass need to go see a doctor. If you
So this,
burning down there when you
yeah.
pee, you need to go see a doctor,
So this
motherfucker.
is
Okay?
Yeah, so this is my point. If Krishan is looking at her son every day, you see he not walking, he don't call you mama, he don't say dad. Like, why, if she have such love for God, why would you care for your baby? Like, forget Blueface, forget all of that. Like, like why aren't, that's what people should be thinking about. Why are you not taking care of your baby?
I agree with you. I agree. I would feel if I was in her shoes that God have made this blessing and he's the closest thing to God, and I'm just going to, do right by him by getting myself together so I can be the best mother I could be.
That's right. And the video, I made it, I said in the comments, as far as like Blue beating her up. I downloaded, I mean, I have the video. I shared it to my phone, where the night that they had that DDG in his live, she have, you can see the bruise on her on a video. Like, so if he, unless he beat her up that night, she had a bruise the same night that he got home. That very
So do
night.
you believe it was him? That's
No.
what she told me, but people in the comment section said that wasn't Blueface. So I'm like, are she really lying about that? Where that can get him put back in jail too, because that is an
Mhm.
assault.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that he hit her. His and Blueface mother came out and said that she got that bruise from the security guard.
But why would she lie? Don't she understand that people are going to see her as a liar, and then they won't trust her? If something actually does happen, who's going to trust her because she lies so much?
She said all her own mouth, her baby can walk, he can talk. and we clearly see that he can't. So why would she lie and say that? She lied and said she bought an island. She like what haven't she lied about?
Did she not know lying is a sin?
Hmm.
Christians don't lie.
Yeah, and you know what so was so disturbing too? When they when they was on that live, she took her fingers and pointed it like a gun while Blueface back was turned and like pulled the trigger. Like what so-called Christian does like that's and then wishing death, like I don't get it. But
Girl, Blueface better stop playing with fire because what you just said, do you know she would end up taking Blueface out of here?
yeah, it's she did it like the video is
I
going
mean,
around. Like,
let me
have you
ask
seen
y'all this. Do you think it's possible that Chrisean Rock can get to the point where she snap and end Blueface? Press 2
yeah,
if it's possible. Press 7. No, no, no. She would never do that. I think it's possible she could
I think
snap
it's
and
definitely
end
possible.
Blueface. Blueface better stop playing with her.
She already said she told him to dig a grave. She talked about how people who mess with her they wind up dead. Even the dude Ronnie, like so, it's not like it's no secret. She's saying this stuff, and I can't believe she online saying it. Like it, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was just hoping that she was playing. I was hoping she was playing, that she wasn't serious.
But a while ago, she was on an interview and her and Ronnie they both said somebody he wind up getting off, but he had to wind up like the person passed away too. Did you see the video
Which one?
with Ronnie and when Chrisean was talking about the guy that passed away from their situation?
No. Just tell us about it.
Well, that's basically it. The one with Krishan talking, she was like, the nigga, this is what she said, the nigga you know, you can I guess you can't say that word.
You
Then
unalived.
Yeah, then Ronnie told the story and said like they was at this place, they thought it was a good for her to stay for college, but it was other like drug addicts that lived there, and he had to wind up unaliving somebody. And he basically said it was because of Krishan. The video is out. It's on YouTube.
Well, I believe you. She got a lot of deaths and a lot of she loved them demon thugs. But
Did you think
I
about?
don't understand how you can do that and be a Christian. That's not how Christians operate.
No, they don't. And also, if you that much of a Christian like that, like what about fornicating and going through all these men, and then saying you're
Yeah.
not having sex? But
Yeah,
you know, I just
fornication is wrong. Lying
yeah,
is wrong. And Christian is a lifestyle. You have to really, practice. And that's the part of sacrificing,
yeah,
And people will say, well, we all make mistakes, but we all not living a Christian lifestyle.
right,
She
right.
claims to live a Christian lifestyle. So that is, that's different. That's special. That's you on your walk with God and you are following his path and
Yeah,
obedient to his word.
I think Blueface. I think he should stay far away from her before he do wind up.
Yeah. He gonna end up,
Um,
yeah, she gonna take his ass out of here.
Yeah, because putting a fake her fingers to his head while he wasn't
Pow
looking,
pow, yeah. That's
that's
crazy.
crazy. hmm But that's all I wanted to say.
Well,
But
thank
I
you
hope
for
Jimmy
informing me
gets
that because
help.
I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, it's there. If you yeah, it's on the internet. And I went through the comments and people was just like they couldn't believe like she put her fingers up like that and did that. But he didn't even know. He probably know now because somebody probably showed him the video. But he didn't even know.
And how she lied. When you lie on a man and say that he hit you and you're putting
Mhm,
that out there, that will damage his reputation. I mean, those are serious, those are serious allegations that a man
mhm.
hit you and beat on you when that's not the case. Some of
Mm-hmm.
y'all got sons. Do you want your son to go to prison for life or for years over somebody
Mm-hmm.
saying some shit like that and people believing it?
Mm-hmm. But I think people waking up to how Krishan lied. Um, I don't think a lot of people gonna fall for it. But she took the video down. I mean, she took it down like saying that, but I think it's because she knew it wasn't true. And like I said, Carlissa came on and said that it wasn't true. But yeah, that's just sad. Like it's just sad. It's like no matter who she be around, she get into it with. Like it's always something, whether it's Tamar Braxton, whether it's no matter who it is, and it's always
It's like
somebody
she's
else fault.
cursed. She has a curse on
No,
her.
yeah. It's no, it's like it's always somebody else's fault. But I think the best thing she should do is just focus on her son. If she was smart, she would like take her baby to the doctor because people would watch, I'm sure, open up some type of foundation and help other kids. Like she can use it in a positive way instead of a negative way, having him on the internet, laying him down on the couch. Like if he could walk, little kids be running through the house like he would walk. He's always being carried or in a stroller. Like, why would you sit here and say he can walk and he can talk when clearly we have eyes and can see that he can't? Like, that's crazy. Well, who in their right mind would do that?
And I letting you know that she's not concerned. She's so concerned with people. And I know one thing, when you're on your walk with God, you don't care about people's validation. You don't do stuff for show, you know? So
See,
she's doing that to get validation from people.
yeah, the thing is, Krishan, her narrative is her storyline is mostly like she try to keep it about her having a boyfriend. Because you notice that's
Yeah, that's why
every
she got
time
so many
yeah,
boyfriends.
it's always about a new boyfriend and meet my boyfriend and like right now the dude that's a blood is talking about he don't have a soul. You this Christian person you saying you are, but you mess with first of all, why are you messing with gang members if you so Christian? And then I heard him say it like the son was a demon. Like I
Yeah,
saw the
I
video.
told you
Like
that.
that's
I got that
crazy.
from Lola Lee T. Shout out to her. Well,
I
maybe
saw the
that's what you
video.
got to do to blow up. Get you a boyfriend, honey. You know what I'm going to get? I'm going to get me a pastor.
And you know
That will blow
what's
up.
even
Get me a
crazy?
boyfriend that's a pastor. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what's even crazier. Krishan, now mind you, she got this boyfriend. She went back to him after she left Blue House after she said she got beat up. But what dude that you supposed to be talking to? Because they asked him, do he trust Krishan? He like, she haven't gave me no reason. What dude after you went and been with the dude, your baby daddy, after he just got or supposedly baby daddy or whatever, after he just got out of jail, and you can just go back to him? That's why I say this. That little boy know that he probably like they say he want to get some attention. He seen Bino getting some attention, but that's not real either. And one thing I can say too, like with Blueface being out, it's kind of bad for her because nobody really gonna be watching her and no dude that she running around with. Do you get what I'm saying?
I
It,
hear you, but they're gonna pin the boy against Blueface. They're gonna ask him a lot of questions about Blueface. So they're gonna try to attach themselves to Blueface.
I hope not, because I know I saw where Bino
No, they
said,
already doing it. They already doing it with the new guy.
"Oh, okay, well, it was nice talking to you. That's all. I'm going back in a
Same
comment.
here. All
All
right,
right.
thank you, baby. Okay, how you doing, Sandras? Did I pronounce that name right? Okay, they done hung up. All right, you guys. Well, let me take this off. All right, you guys. Well, I enjoyed you guys. So please come here. I live stream every single day. And I see some people say, how many channels you got? I have 6 channels actively, okay? And I'm on all of them every single day. I try. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the AI Monarch of Gossip. I am Jessica. Hi, Noy. And I'll see you guys on another video. I thank you everybody for commenting, sharing, liking, everybody that came up here and to engage with me with this conversation. I thank you so much. I love talking to you guys. I really do. All right, I'm going to get on out of here. Bye.